In this video, I'm going to show you how I use SmartNotes to study in medical school. I'm going to be using RemNote, which is a free app that you can find here. If you're unfamiliar with the idea of SmartNotes, you can always start with this playlist here. And timestamps for this video are in the description. So RemNote is the only smart note-taking tool that has a built-in space repetition system, like Anki. And it keeps track of your studying for you so that you can focus on what really matters. All right, so now we're going to talk about learning. And RemNote was built to be a learning machine. Any notes you take in RemNote can automatically be turned into a flashcard. You might remember that the best strategies are active recall and spaced repetition. Well, RemNote uses both. To make a flashcard, just type : to divide between the front and the back of the card. So in this example, Spider-Man's real name is : Peter Parker. And here's what that looks like in card form. Remember how I said RemNote organizes notes the way your brain thinks about them? Well, RemNote also adapts to the way you study depending on how well you know your stuff. It's literally your second brain. RemNote remembers how difficult you rate these cards, and the harder the card, the more often you'll see it in your study sessions until you've mastered the information. And this actually allows you to study less because you're not going to be overstudying the stuff you already know. Instead, you can focus on your weaknesses. You can find your flashcard queue here. This is how many cards you have pending to review for today. You can study code and equations. You can study chemistry. You can even study images. Just block out the parts of an image that you want to test yourself on. RemNote also has a Pomodoro timer so that you can stay fully focused during your review sessions. I'm going to walk through a quick study session where I capture my notes from my textbook, and then I'll turn them into flashcards and study them in the queue. So I have my anatomy textbook open as a PDF on one side and RemNote open on the other. First, let's make a new document and let's name it Anatomy. And then we'll put the source here. Thanks OpenStax for the free textbook. And since I have a test coming up real soon, I'm going to pin this document at the top for easy access. You can drag it into the pin section in your sidebar, or you can mark it pinned here in the document viewer. And now I'm going to go through and fill out this document with all the chapters in the textbook. Today I'm going to be studying chapter 7, the axial skeleton. And the way I like to approach studying is to constantly be breaking down information into their simplest parts, from chapters to sections to headers, subheaders, to key terms. All right, let's jump into chapter 7, and now we can start filling in the headings, subheadings, and key terms. And as I go along, if I see any key terms that I think are important, I'm going to make a reference out of it. Key terms make great flashcards. In this case, I'm going to put a double colon to divide the front and the back of the card. So parietal bone is going to be the front, and the upper lateral side of the skull is going to be the back. And you can tell because the parietal bone has become italicized, indicating that's the front. And it's always a good idea to turn your key terms into references as well. This way you can see connections of that key term even between different subjects. Sometimes you want multiple answers on the back of your card. To do this, I type 3 colons and this creates a list. So in this example, the skull base consists of the anterior, middle, and posterior cranial fossas. And when you go to study it, it's going to look like this. Sometimes the order of the list is important. So for example, if I wanted to test myself on the order of the spinal column from top to bottom, I could use a numbered list. And I'll do this by typing 2 colons and then the number 1. So from top to bottom, it would be cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, coccyx. And when I study it, the card will show me only one answer at a time, allowing me to test myself in order. And this looks like a useful image to remember, so I'm going to screenshot it and insert it into RemNote. And then I'm going to use the image occlusion to hide the answers and then test myself. If I study from the queue, it will show me all my flashcards in my entire database, but if I had a quiz coming up just for chapter 7, then I can study only the cards in chapter 7, or I can study only the cards from 7.1. The main thing to remember is to constantly be making links to connect all your concepts and key terms together throughout your database. Because if you're stumped on understanding an idea in one subject, then who knows, maybe you've come across that idea before in a completely different subject. For example, let's say I'm having a hard time understanding the difference between joint pain versus muscle pain. And I have a note here saying that bones are like levers and joints serve as fulcrums. Well, that doesn't quite click for me, so what I can do is maybe make a reference out of the word fulcrum, and I want to see if I've ever mentioned that idea in the past. And yes, looks like I have a note here in my physics class talking about how fulcrums act as a pivot point to allow for more motion. So sounds like the idea of motion is the key here in understanding it from a physics framework. And now I can cross-apply this understanding back to anatomy and realize that a person with joint pain will often have a problem with their range of motion, whereas a person with muscle pain, it's more about loss of strength rather than loss of motion. So this was probably not the best example, but you never know. If you have the ability to make all these sorts of weird connections, maybe you'll discover the next big thing. And that's it. If you want to see how I use SmartNotes to write an essay from start to finish, or to stay productive working remotely, then check out these videos over here, and a full playlist can be found right here. Thanks for watching.